Hello YouTube, this is Miss Crazy again. I'm back. So I'll be adding Sword Art Online allocation to the live reactions plus Fairy Tail File series, and both of those will be both of those come out the same day as One Piece episodes. So this is Sword Art Online allocation episode 6. I already started the timer 3 seconds ahead. I will match it up. Okay, that's about perfect. I have already seen about 2 minutes of this. I stopped it because my brother and sister were in here, and once they noticed they could see themselves inside the camera here, they just kept messing around and they wouldn't stop. Like, they really started messing around. I couldn't watch them. So live streaming is different because I don't usually have a face cam on, so it's not too bad, but this on, so I can actually really pay attention to this right now. We use there's some like his flux link neutral network. Takes time. Right now Kyoto is inside a full spec, which can only be found here. The treatment he is getting rivals that of any major hospital. He even has the personal. I understand. Believe you for now. Alright, if we're come this far, why don't you just tell us everything? Professor, like you would use the military as a front. Why do you need Kirito? Okay. I'll decide it after I hear your answer. Yep. In the virtuality, to create a bottom-up multi-purpose artificial intelligence. Fucking time speeds up in here. I'm just happy not last episode, the episode before last, episode 4, they cut down the big tree finally, and he decided to be a swordsman like Kirito. Five was Asa not getting here to Kirito. I know eventually we'll get back to Kirito and him heading to save her. My problem with him and the sister there, Alice and the guy that I can't think of, Kirito, Alice, and can't think of the boy's name. It's just because I have too many things I watch and review, so I'm sorry if I miss names. It's just going to take a while to get them back in my head. Program artificial intelligence with experience. So this is the end. We'll learn to replicate true intelligence. Go into research at Dr. Shengmura, who's been working with us. Consider our focus. Right now, use the top-down approach. The top-down type can't reach, apparently. In other words, at the time they haven't evolved enough to be called true intelligence. Next, bottom-up artificial intelligence. This is a human brain. It involves artificial replication, the structure 100 billion like brain cells. It seems like it's possible. Maybe not. Okay. Deflect light. Okay, cool. So they can basically copy the human soul to make an AI. Show them that. Fortunately, but I can't do that. No way. What do you mean? I'm Higa. You need to calm down. So he started talking about Pi. Yep, that he what destroyed himself? He collapsed. So that's why they can't copy real one. Anyone can bear the thought of being a copy. Would you raise them in? Plenty of perfect solutions already exist on the network. Because in the sea we create small villages and surrounding landscape. And converted them from very first town we created. Raft staff raised 16 soul architects. AI infinites to the age of 18. These 16 youth grew up quickly. Although we call them artificial flicklights, the way they turned out was more than satisfactory. Upside in. When they joined in marriage, new soul archetypes from them to raise the world by 5,000 or more and more generations. By time 3 weeks or 300 years in the world has population of 80,000. Oh my god. It basically is. Time have passed in this world. And we hope for. Move on to the next phase. Was this major issue? It sounds good so far. Oh god. So that was not their doing. Contain, for example, a law of forbidden murder, like we have in the real world. But just by watching the news, it's clear how often obey those laws. Obey them, say. The sound is beautiful, but far too perfect. It's a piece of garbage on the street, not a single. Needless to say, no murder has ever been committed. How's that issue? How is that an issue? Wow. They're trying slowly take over the world, right? With AIs. 5 years ago. Okay. So what's his motive? So if they got AIs, have the same as humans, right? No different than living beings. Forcing them to kill or be killed as tools of war would never play a part in that. Never. It's not like I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, this is where you get into the line. I see what he's doing. Tries to end all war with this, but I see what he's doing. It's just, it's like try and protect the synths in Fallout. Do you protect them or you kill them? I protected them. I think it's okay to trust. Really hope he's not hiding anything else. What happened with that? It seems like Brooke means she was influenced by Kirito. Yes. She broke the. So let's see what we're been seeking. Huh. So it's a coincidence that she got named that? Wow. Welcome to Project Allocation. We have made huge advantage being that. Remember how I said that the virtual world time passes at amazing speed? So it was time that you know is 2 days had gone by in the virtual world had already been corrected by the. So what happens when Kirito passes that line then? That's the main question here. What happens when he passes a line and gets corrected? Type 1, Unit 6. Install in the lower shaft. Hey, it's the nurse! She's here too. So she's actually a nurse. I'm Sergeant First Class. Whoa! I did not expect that. We got like 5 more minutes of this. Not if he gets corrected. There's something I need to tell you. No, not just you. Confess to all former SAO players. Okay, what? What do you want to say? What? So it's the way she got out of it without any crimes. Trying to figure out why he never pushed me away. Or she intended to kill him. You couldn't do it. You fell in love with him, didn't you? You fell in love with him. I don't think I would bear a grudge either. But she met her lover of her life. She spent 2 years with him. Because they killed people too within that world. Really? What am I gonna do with you? Come all the way here. It's too early in the morning. He has to be still alive. I don't believe he is dead. I think he is still alive. Or his memory still exists somewheres. Like they could reproduce him within a robot or something. That's the end of that episode. God damn it. Hopefully next episode we see Kirito and how they're doing. We're going to listen to that music, but if you guys like this, tell me down below. If you guys want more of this, I'm going to do this anyways just because I want to watch through this anyways. I was going to watch this with my brother, but he doesn't want to watch this during a live reaction, so. Holy crap. So they scan newborns to raise them in this world. So they're copies of souls. They're not actually other test players. That's why they don't know about logging off or anything like Kirito. And they're made to be able to kill each other. But the church took over and made that a taboo law. And also how far 3 weeks equals 300 years. That's incredible. Okay, that's the end of it. Next time, Swordcraft Academy. So, I'm gonna go back a little bit. So, Kayaba, I still think he's alive. I still think he's alive. At least maybe his memory's alive or something. I want to say he's alive because he's probably one of my favorite characters. Just because, even though he caused this disaster, it brought a lot of people together. Even if they lost a lot of people on the way, but it brought a lot of people together. Even if it was a horrible crime. He saved her by implanting a fake bomb within her so she wouldn't get arrested. The biggest question is, what is going to happen when Kirito crosses that line with him and they correct him? Does that fuck with his mind then? Because he's actually linked into it now? and he actually can remember the outside because of the healing process. They're not using the regular means to put him into the world anymore. So he remembers the outside world. He just can't remember the old past self because he wasn't put into the machine, the old machine, the same way that he was all those other days. This is incredible. I'm giving this 9 out of 10. For episode 6. If you guys like the episode, if you like this video, give it a like. If you ever already subscribed to the channel, recommend subscribing to the channel. Keep all the content. Otherwise, this has been Mr. Crazy Deacon signing off. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully, I see you guys next video. Right now, when this comes out, if anybody's watching this Saturday, I am doing live streams. That's why I'm stopping to take breaks to record this. Otherwise, hopefully I see you guys later in other videos. I can't wait until the next episode. That was great. Otherwise, peace.